Hello friends, it's Karla back today with Creative Scrapbooker magazine. We are going to be doing some scrapbooking today, and we are using the February sketch from the Creative Scrapbooker Sketchy Challenge Facebook group. I've got some photos of my daughter's wedding, and I have some Creative Scrapbooker super stock. Here is some distress ink that we'll be using. We'll also be using some dewdrops from the Robin's Nest Creative. We've got some Olfa scissors, which are nice and small and great for any kind of fussy cutting or trimming. Then we have Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L. We'll be using various adhesives. And then we have the beautiful Simple Vintage Love Story collection. This is the Collector's Essential Pack, but you can buy the pieces separately. And this is from Simple Stories. So I'm going to give you a little look through at the papers. And if you were to buy the paper pack, the collection pack, you would receive these papers as well as the sticker sheet that you're going to see here. They have gorgeous, really soft colors, greens and pinks and yellows, and it's just a lovely collection that I think you could use definitely for spring and into summer. And I think this is beautiful for a wedding, but there's so many different options for this that you could definitely use it for more of a summer themed as well. And here is the 12 by 12 sticker sheet that comes in the paper pack or in this Essentials collector kit. We also have the ephemera here. This has lots of little floral bits in there. We have the page kit pieces, which are cardstock ephemera, and you'll see here when I flip over the package, it gives you an idea of a couple layout options as well using those. We have the cardstock sticker sheet, which is 6 by 12 and has lots of embellishments. And we are going to go ahead and set up the page. So the background is going to be the Creative Scrapbooker Superstock. It's a really nice heavyweight cardstock, fabulous for scrapbooking or card bases, and it actually works really beautifully for embossing folders. But we are going to be using this as the base of the scrapbook page, and then I am referencing that sketch that you had seen there at the first, and I'm following along. I'm going to use the Distress ink. This is the new Scorched Timber, and I love using an ink just to go around the edges of the papers and the ephemera. I'm also using the Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L tape runner there. It's the Ultra Permanent and it's nice and sticky. And then I'm going to stick this beautiful floral paper on the bottom. Now I have the sticker sheet, and on the sketch there was a little scallop border, and for that you don't have to use scallops in particular, but washi tape works well, or strips of paper. But because there was this sticker on the sticker sheet, I thought that would be a perfect addition to the page, and I did cut it apart in the middle where I know that the photo will be covering it, just because it was a little shorter than the width of the paper. So this way I could extend it. And I'm going to just add in the layers that are shown in the sketch. I do like trimming off the little pieces, the branding strips on the end, and using them similar to how I would use a piece of washi tape. So I'm just using those Alpha cutting scissors to cut that into just a diagonal edge, and then I'm going to add it to the bottom of my photo. I'm cutting apart the tag sheet. I love that Simple Stories has the cut apart sheets in their collections. And I'm actually going to just cut up the top of that, and I can save the rest of it for another time. I just fit it to my photo so that it looked like the photo was a part of the tag. And I'm going to add a little bit of twine to the top here. And what I'm doing now is finding the pieces that I'd like to put in. So I know I want a few little clusters. I had grabbed a title, the love story that's at the bottom there. That was from the page collection, the page kit pieces. And now I'm just going through these flowers in the ephemera pack there and just layering them. And I'm not going to glue anything down until I am firm on what I decide looks great. So you'll see that I will switch out that flower. And what I tend to do is go through the ephemera, and if I find something that works for sure, I'm going to set it in there and I'm going to glue it down once I know that that is for sure what I want to do. So I know that cluster at the top, I like the way that looked there, and I'm going to put that in. I'm using some Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L foam squares. It's from the pack that has the large and the small, the assorted. So I can pop up those butterflies. And now I'm going to glue down my title. This floral piece, I just needed an edge sticking out, so I'm going to trim that off so that I can use the other piece on the other side of my page. And then I can start gluing everything down now that I know that I like the placement of where everything is. The camera was fussy cut from that camera paper, which is beautiful. There's lots of papers in this kit that can definitely be fussy cut, and don't be afraid to even fussy cut the cut apart, the 3x4s and the 4x6s. If there's an element that you love on that, you can cut it apart and use it as ephemera. I'm going to take a little chipboard heart and put that on the bottom of that photo there. And now I'm grabbing some of these beautiful dewdrops from the Robin's Nest Creative. They come in various styles and colors, and you can check their website to see all of the different mixes that they have. I usually set them out on the page, and when I am firm on where I want them to go, then I will actually stick them down. So I do move things around a bit. And now I can use the adhesive dots from Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L just to apply those to the page. These are the 1/8 inch width, and they're nice and tiny. I also have a little bit of Stickles from Ranger, and these just add a little bit of glitter and iridescent fun to any of the butterflies and flower pieces. And I have some Pink and Main, and they have this touch of gloss, which dries as a clear glossy accent. I thought it would be fun to add to that title, which looks like it is brads that say the story. So here's a look at the finished layout. I love how the flowers match my daughter's dress, and I just love this collection and the colors in it. Be sure to check out this Simple Stories collection, as well as all the other fun things that we've used today. And thank you so much for stopping by and watching, and I hope you have a very creative day. Thanks. Bye-bye.